Angeles plus included up. Got more hits in the zip.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal as the NBA season begins to pick up steam. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, things haven't exactly gone according to plan for them in the early going, as they've gone just 1-4 to start the season. They still haven't shaken off that rust from the offseason. So Shaq, the New Orleans Pelicans trying to get top free agents in there, and you've spent time in the Crescent City. How would you sell the Big Easy to NBA free agents?
Well, one, it's a fantastic city on the water. It's a very unique city. I think it's a great free agent spot. However, I'm surprised it's not a bigger free agent destination, but when...
Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. He's starting at guard from Syracuse, number 3, Dion Waiters.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavs, live on 2K Sports. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. Everyone on this team is pleased with the beginning of the season. They're playing so well right now, 5 consecutive wins.
You know, for the Cleveland Cavaliers, there's always one Cinderella team in the NBA each year, it seems. And this year, it looks like they're it.
Yeah, for sure. But I know they don't like to hear that talk, Clark, because they'll tell you that they thought they were going to be good from day one.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. Holiday out there with Jimmer Fredette. And it's Evans in at the 3 slot.
The Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season, in a way going against the grain, but instead a disappointing season when it was all over. The coach and front office questioning the team's effort level.
Cleveland with the ball, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And to do it on the road, too. I mean, with the way they just kept coming at them, they kept that crowd out of the game the entire time. That's good work.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated, putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got brilliance in every category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings. The whole mindset of the team is about to go to a very different and high level. Drew Holiday, going into last season, traded from the Sixers to the Pelicans in exchange for 2 first-round picks, and a win-now move for the Pelicans, clearly. But he ended up only playing a little over 2 months after a stress fracture in his ankle. 4 straight makes out the gate. That's a sweet start.
On defense, Cleveland. 6-point game. Leaps for it, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's LeBron, and he dunks it down.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And for Holiday, an all-star in 2013, but Steve, he's still very young.
Yeah, just going into his 6th season in the league. Remember, he only played 1 year of college at UCLA, so still very young, still a lot of upside, very talented point guard.
LeBron's shot is good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Irving. He had 16 points in the win against Denver.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. I mean, he was racking up steals left and right.
Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thanks again, Doris. And that's Evans penetrating. Here's Davis. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Fires from 18. And again, LeBron James. James has got 19 points.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
You know, you shoot the ball as poorly as they did that night, you're not going to win many games.
Well, Steve, it's not just difficult to win a game with low shooting percentages like theirs. It's nearly impossible.
Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game out. Passes it to Fredette. Shot clock at 6. Here's Davis. They shoot again, and the layup is good. Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
James against Evans. Fires from the wing. LeBron James again. LeBron's got 21.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. Gordon's checked in for Fredette. And it's Austin Rivers in for Drew Holiday. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Out of bounds.
Irving kicks to James. Fires it up. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, last year LeBron mentioned that he was jealous of Durant's shot totals. It was just an offhanded remark by him, but it did open up some speculation by what he meant.
.127 left in the first quarter of the game. Good.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 14. And you know that remark by LeBron, people weren't sure if that was a backhanded jab at KD or if he was just pointing out how he is able to score without having to be a bulk shooter.
Well, one thing is for sure, I'm not exactly sure of what his comments, how you should interpret them, but LeBron was very aware of what Durant was doing last year, and he even admitted to having KD stats sent to his phone after every game, so he was keeping track of it.
Now Cleveland moving it up. There's the killer two-handed slam.
They built a big lead here early.
Both defensively and offensively. They've been terrific right from the tip.
Rivers passes to Anderson. Up top, Rivers. Waiters grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Irving dishes to Waiters. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They are making some noise from downtown, guys.
And they've got themselves a very nice lead to show for it.
Rivers against Irving. Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. Kicks to Anderson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle at a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Stolen by Waiters.
Well, that was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
I think they're going to be able to see pretty clearly on the replay that the shot left his hands in time, guys. The evidence is right there.
Yeah, and this is a big call, guys. I mean, they're going to take a very close look at it, even if it seems clear-cut at first glance.
And they're going to count it. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
Yeah, good to see them get that one right. That's exactly why we have this rule in place. And I like it. Each basket is so important in these games that you've just got to make sure you get it right at the end of the quarters.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, backcourt, Holiday.
Oh, ridiculous. Throw it down that time.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
He feeds it to Gordon. Back to Miller. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Miller kicks to Gordon. Good.
Man, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Nobody near Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Gordon kicks to Holiday. Back to Gordon. Knocked away. Soft touch off the glass. Gordon's got 6.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Well, with Pelicans head coach Monty Williams, it's about a defensive-minded approach. And because of that, he can't have been happy with the way his team allowed opponents to score last season. I'm guessing that'll be a key focus for them going forward.
Tyreke Evans is checked in for the Pelicans. Fredette comes in for Gordon. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Holiday, the pass to Evans. James with it. Evans picks him up. The drive by LeBron. Bounces high off the rim and drops. LeBron's got 32 points in the game.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number one, they're ahead.
Holiday dishes to Fredette. And the pass to Miller. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his third rebound tonight. And finished off by LeBron.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Here's Davis. That one's off, still out of sync. The Cavaliers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, what I really like about Jrue Holiday is his cool, calm, collected demeanor on the court. I mean, it doesn't seem like much bothers him. He stays even keel, and that's exactly what you want in the personality of your floor general.
And a wide open look for James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. James! And here's Fredette for 3. That's good.
And for Holiday, I think his level-headed demeanor really belies his toughness and competitiveness. You know, at 6'4", he's quick on his feet. He can really give opposing guards problems at that end of the floor.
Here's LeBron, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, LeBron James joining a younger team with the Cleveland Cavaliers. He said, "We're not ready right now. It will be a long process. My goal is still to win as many titles as possible, but what's most important for me is bringing one trophy back to Northeast Ohio. Our city hasn't had that feeling in a long, long time." Kevin, what a worthy goal.
Cleveland's last pro championship back in 1964, Doris. Thanks. And Holiday with combo guard signs. but he's steadily improved as a passer as he's developed.
You know, the last couple of seasons, how about his assists were going up to 8 per game. He's still got to cut down the turnovers, but overall, I like his IQ for the game.
He dishes it to Davis with the fadeaway. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Pass to Irving. From past the arc. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. James has got 49 points in the game.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come, Clark.
Fredette can't hit. Cleveland's going to sublime 4 of 4 from three-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter.
They've got to continue to look to him every trip down because he's out of his mind right now shooting the ball.
With the pass.
And Holiday, here we go. Can't hit. Great D that time from Love.
The defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
And it's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Tipped away. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. On up the court. Irving kicks to Thompson. Count that one.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Irving against Holiday. Shot to stop the run. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
At the line for the Pelicans.
And he can't get the first one. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And he sinks the second.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Now Thompson. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Here's Holiday. The shot no good. So as we conclude the first half so far, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
Irving and Waiters, the guards. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Thompson in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland moving the ball around. Irving kicks to Waiters. For the 3. LeBron James again from deep. LeBron's got 59 points.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Fredette kicks to Davis. Fades away. That's good. Davis has got 8 points.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open. Anthony Davis with a historic second season. His numbers comparable to some of the all-time greats. The highest player efficiency rating ever for a player his age.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Holiday attacking. Here's Hushik. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
On the wing, Irving. There's the triple. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open 3-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Got that one up quick. 9 points for Drew Holiday. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. LeBron kicks to Thompson. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, gentlemen, we all know the NBA has been adapting elements of the European game to its own game. It's a style that Cavs coach David Blatt is more than familiar with from his time abroad. Asked if he'd play LeBron at the stretch 4, he said, quote, "You'll see LeBron there. You'll see LeBron all over the floor just like he's used to playing. I don't have to change him." Guys, when you've got the best player in the world, it's certainly easier.
All right, thank you, Doris. And LeBron, accustomed to playing before, arguably now his best position.
They are wreaking havoc on him with the three-point shot here.
Lazy perimeter defense. Clark, you got to take the shooter's airspace away from.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Let's take a look at last year's leading shot blockers. You don't want one of these guys in front of you when you're coming down the lane. Anthony Davis, number 1.
Boy, what shot blocking instincts he showed last year. Just seemed to get to every shot. Great anticipation, great awareness.
Here's James. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Shots good by Waiters.
Bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from him?
Well, we've already seen plenty. The majority of his points have come on that shot.
Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. And a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seems.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
Anderson with the block. And they'll keep possession. LeBron passes to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for Kyrie Irving. For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy.
Wow, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense.
Watch out!
Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. And the Pelicans shooting it beautifully here in the third. 56% from the field. Rivers dishes to Anderson. Here's Hasek. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Omer Hasek in the poison pill year of his contract now, making about $15 million this season. That money scared off the Chicago Bulls, but Houston was able to find a taker in the New Orleans Pelicans.
And Hasek certainly a great defensive NBA center, Clark, but $15 million, that's a big chunk of change.
That is, especially as cap conscious as teams are now under the new CBA. He's in a contract year playing for his next contract now. If he does well, it's hard to believe, but his next contract might not be too far off from what he's making right now.
Salmons gets the bucket.
Austin Rivers.
56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Waiters against Gordon. Here's Thompson, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Tristan Thompson, a really nice hustle player and defender. Chance to be a double-double guy. But, you know, as a former number 4 pick overall, I think expectations were probably a little too high for him. But he's turned into a very solid NBA player.
And Thompson, with really good length and athleticism, I still think he's developing his footwork and craftiness inside as far as understanding how to create angles to get his shot off. But he's young, and there's plenty of time, and he's shown plenty of promise.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
19 seconds on the shot clock. 19.
Anderson with the ball, guarded now by Kevin Love. Rivers, and he uses the glass on the layup. Rivers has got his first basket of the night.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
On its way from Irving for 2, and again it's Cleveland.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Just 4 seconds left in the third. That's a 2 from Gordon. No good on the buzzer beater. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top, opening up a huge gap. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
This Tuesday.
I'm a gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a
And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place where shooters, as you well know, are huge.
Yeah, no question.
On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Darius Miller. Salmon's out there with Smith. Then it's Jeff Withey, and it's Ajinça in at the center position. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Here's Waiters. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 16 points for Dion Waiters.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Rejected by Irving. And Thompson kicks to LeBron. It's stolen by Salmons. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Heads-up play on both ends there. Transition basketball, the steal and the quick push.
Steve, that's how it should be played. I mean, rapid-fire basketball.
James right side. Waiters with the ball. On the wing, Irving. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
And it's Smith penetrating, and Thompson sends it back. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Smith against Waiters. Love. Banked in off the glass. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue defensively and getting some steals.
The drive by James and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They continue to go through him, and why not? I mean, he's the leading scorer in this game.
Smith wide open. He fires. They get it again. Ajinça with the bucket.
Alexis Ajinça.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. What an amazing start. Cleveland gets it back. Blocked. Miller outside.
You know, over the years, we've seen injuries bother the same people over the course of their careers, while other players seem to stay healthy. And it may be just genetic makeup, it could be off-season training, but it does seem that staying healthy can almost be considered a skill rather than just luck of the draw.
Rivers, he's checked in for John Salmons. Injury management, such a big part, Clark, of the game today. So many factors going to staying healthy in the NBA and all sports for that matter. How a player is built, how they train, how they play. And then there's that X factor, luck.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. I mean, we used to talk about the durability of what Russell Westbrook, a player who really hadn't missed a game since his high school days, and then all of a sudden the player crashes into his knee and he's out and has multiple repercussions from that. So as a player and even as a broadcaster, I like to say you've got to control what you can control.
Shots good by Miller.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
And here's Irving for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
The Pelicans have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And that one's good. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Irving passes to Waiters. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. It's LeBron with the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
Knocks it loose. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And I think this win builds confidence for this year in the matchup. They take the first win of the season series, and, you know, that could play a factor the next time these two teams meet.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for James. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything really to stop him. You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Now here's Rivers. Irving attacking, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
And the Pelican shooting has been just great in the 4th quarter, 54%. Here's Rivers. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
James outside. So we see the Cavaliers.
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, given that it's still early in the season, what has your attitude been this year?
Just wanted to come in this season more complete basketball player. Playing inside, playing outside, coming off pick and roll, shooting, and also making plays for my teammates, which I love to do. And it's good to get a great win on our home floor versus a very, very good team.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, LeBron James.